this is one of my all-time favorite songs, and I've reacted to this song a few years back, and this is like a live version of it. Let's. That saxophone, oh my god. I don't think there's such a clever use of saxophone in a song. I'm not like a musical expert or whatever, but I've heard some nice songs with saxophone, the American ones, Smooth Operator and I don't know, Careless Whisper. I like there's a lot of those 80s songs from the US like that incorporate a lot of saxophone, but to have like an Algerian Rai song for the saxophone, what a brilliant move. I'm pretty sure Khaled must have sung this song, performed this song. I don't know, thousands. How many times? Probably. But the point is, you get never enough. You never get enough of this song. So I've been listening to this song since the 1990s. Right, we are in the 2020s. I was probably 10 years old when I first heard the song, right? I'll show you where, like, there's a movie, there's an Indian movie, a scene where this song gets played in the background at a nightclub or something like that. That's when I first heard this song, and this was the 90s. You had no idea what songs were like. There's no way for you to look for what song it is, who's that is. There's no internet. There's nothing like that. We are from a middle class family. We only had like cassettes, no exposure to any international music, not even the American music. But this song like was sitting in the back of my mind as soon as I heard it, right? Because I I think I'm kind of like extra sensitive to music. And a few years later, I think when I was in my teens, I one of my friends had a cassette of the whole album, Khaled's debut album, and I was like, when I first heard this song, I have no idea how much happy I was. Like finally, to kind of get access to something that 95% of Indians don't bother or don't get access to. You know, mostly there's such international music or foreign music or like Western music is very limited to the urban cities of India, and even the urbanites, they are mostly into the either American music or British music, as you do, because India is like India was colonized by the British and whatnot. And very few people, even within the cities, they have this they have a taste for world music in general. For some reason, I was always attracted. I always gravitated towards good music irrespective of the language, because you don't need language, you don't need to know the language to appreciate music. That's what I always thought. And what I'm trying to say is, I've been listening to the song since the 90s, and I still don't get bored of it. I don't get enough of it. This would be like one of my top 10 all-time favorite songs ever. I'm like 42, 43 now. Ever. Should be whenever I have a top 10 list, if someone asks me to compile a top 10 list of my most favorite songs, this would definitely be there in that list. That's how much I like this song. Saxophone is such an addictive. What a song. So I'll play the. So this is a Tamil movie, which it was released in 1993. I was like 10 years old at that time. So I think this is probably where I first heard the song.
ദൈവമേ സേത്ത് വെച്ച് ചൊടി ടി വിക്ക് ചൊടി സ്റ്റാർട്ട് മ്യൂസിക്
So Indian musicians have this habit of like localizing popular international songs. So whenever a song becomes a hit, popular in because India is such a huge country and we don't have access. Because it's a developing. It was a developing country. It's still a developing country. So what they do, these music directors or whoever, they kind of have access to all of these songs, so they make Indian versions of it. Probably would be considered like copyright issues or plagiarization or whatever, but it was a thing back in the 90s and maybe early 2000s. So You could like I've heard different versions of this song. This is a movie where it gets played in the background. It's like a nightclub kind of a scene, and there's this version of Hindi. This is a Hindi version of the song as a Bollywood song.
मत करो तुम लड़की 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 आ लड़की 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 है हो न जाए कुछ खताएं लड़कियां तो है लड़की लड़की हो न जाए कुछ खताएं
It's pretty much the same song. Like they changed the lyrics to Indian lyrics and whatnot. And I think I remember watching this on, I don't know, Chitrahar or whatever. Like back in the 90s, it was a thing. Remember, this was a time when nobody like TV was hardly a thing. We all had TVs, but we didn't have cable television at the time. We only had Doordarshan. Doordarshan is like a national television where we were able to watch one movie per weekend, or they would get played on Sundays, I think. And such a time when had no internet, nothing. So my only reference to this song was this Indian version of it, and sometimes I would listen to this song played in the background in some Indian movies or whatever. And much later is when I first heard the original song, and I've been in love with that song ever since. A genius, that song. What a song.
خلاني ولا قسمتي إذا الشبكة بحرك على الظهر إدي 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 إدي
It's probably some traditional Algerian instrument, I guess. God bless Khaled.